Welcome to today's video. We recently received this huge box of snacks, but there is a slight twist with these ones, or most of them. A lot of them have, they seem to have merged with other brands. For example, let's get some Twisties, Twisted Raspberry, or
KitKat Milky Bar.
KitKat Milky Bar. Any other example? Some Uncle Toby's Chewy mixed with Milo. There are so many different ones here that seem to have merged with other different flavours. So we're going to try them. We're going to start with savoury, work our way to sweet, and then we're going to decide which ones are our favourite and which ones do not go down so well. But before we start, we are almost so close to getting to Australia. So we'll be coming again for the second time in a week's time. We'll be leaving. So make sure you go to Charlie and Rob or charlieandrob.com to check out all of our vlogs. You can check them out, the ones from last year in Australia and the ones this year. On to the taste testing. Which one's first? We've got some savoury.
Should we go with these Red Rock ones first?
Red Rock are amazing, right?
Yeah, I really like Red Rock.
They're sort of the fancier type of crisp.
Though.
These aren't crisps.
These are crackers. Would you like to show them what they look like?
So here is the packet.
Are they salt and balsamic vinegar?
Sea salt and balsamic vinegar.
We might need that box for when we decide. They do smell very vinegary, I think.
Yeah, but they don't taste. They don't smell like our balsamic. Hang on, I'm going to get one out. Smell the pack.
They do just smell vinegary, I think.
See, no, yeah, but it's kind of a musky vinegar. Ours are sort of quite a sharp vinegar, but that smells quite... Go on.
I want to try.
So there is what it looks like. A normal cracker seems to have some little puffed up areas.
Yummy.
Excuse the belly. People keep sending me food and I can't help but eat it.
I stand behind the box.
Plus on all of our vlogs we normally eat things, so I'll just hide it and breathe in.
Really good.
The vinegar's different.
I do agree.
The vinegar is really different. That's sort of like a musky vinegar.
Ours
if
is
that makes
very
any
sharp,
sense.
our vinegar, I would say. This isn't as sharp, I don't
think it's very salty. I think it's just very vinegary, but that type of vinegar.
I'm wondering if it's vinegar or the taste of the actual cracker.
I don't think I could eat them.
Really? I will eat them.
I think it's a bit too much. I could have the odd one. You know, like at a party where you have crisps in a bowl.
No, I could eat them with a little bit of dip.
I'm not saying I don't like them. I think it's just a bit too much for my taste buds. But I don't...
You're not a big crisp fan though, anyway.
No, I'll eat crisps. Okay, right. Red Rock.
Should we go with the other Red Rock?
Sure. You're the boss.
These are crackers again. These are cheddar and caramelised onion. These might be more up your street. Less vinegary. Oh.
So these look like... See, on this packet, it's suggesting... It's basically suggesting how to eat them.
They smell insane.
Wow, that is some flavour. So this packet actually shows you, on the back, it shows you kind of serving suggestions. So with meat, with cheese. So this certainly seems more fancy than the other Red Rock ones.
Like an antipasti? Is that the word for like the starters?
I don't know.
I think it's
I think we said appetite. I don't know. So they're just normal crackers. They
smell very caramelised oniony.
They're very thin. I'm getting the technique of putting my hand behind now. It works better.
I'm such a savoury person with these. I'm like, yep.
Oh, I've got a sweet too. I think they smell better than they taste.
I would agree.
Once again, I could easily eat these. I could eat these easier than the other Red Rocks, but the flavour goes quite quickly.
I think they smell very caramelised oniony, but actually the taste is, you're right, is not as strong.
And I think with crackers anyway, the flavour goes quickly anyway, doesn't it? As it sort of melts and...
I think it's very much on the outside, not in the cracker.
I could easily eat it though.
They're yummy.
They do taste fancy. And actually, I think you'd probably be right with putting a bit of salami, bit of cheese.
Bit of relish of some variety.
I think that would work.
I think that'd be yummy.
Okay, not bad. Try the...
Shapes next.
We've literally waited a whole week before we've opened this. More than a week.
How many times have I whined to you about wanting to eat these?
She's just been desperate to eat the shapes. It's ridiculous. I can't believe someone wanting to eat shapes as much as Charlie has.
These are the flame grilled chicken flavour as well. I'll hit the bag.
There you go. Flame grilled chicken, fully loaded. Shapes are really good.
These do smell very chickeny.
Shapes are...
Oh, very herby.
I'm trying to work out what it smells like. It's sort of chickeny, but it does... Yeah, no,
Is it like a... I think it's like a fried chicken, not a grilled chicken.
I'm getting a bit of vinegar.
Vinegar?
I am.
I'm not getting
Smell
vinegar.
that.
I don't think
I'm
that's
getting
vinegar.
that sort of... What flavour is it bitter?
I do understand what you mean, but I don't think it's
Quite
that.
thin again, get my face out. Quite thin again.
They are chickeny.
It is like a vinegar. The first taste is like a vinegary taste.
I'm not getting that.
It is. I promise you. It's chicken at the end, but the first hit is like a moist vinegary taste.
I would say a bit acidic-y. A little bit acidic at the beginning. They're really good though.
Yeah, the first taste is of malt vinegar. Not balsamic, but malt vinegar.
But it doesn't come through afterwards, I would say.
When it goes...
I'd say it's very chickeny after that.
I think I
really
prefer the
good.
pizza ones.
You liked the pizza ones. I like the barbecue ones. They might be my
Yeah, I
favourite.
prefer the pizza ones of them. Okay.
Should we
next.
go with...
Go with these. Let's go with the granola-y ones. You'll share one. So these are Uncle Toby's, chewy, and obviously
Milo.
made with real Milo. So let's get one of these out.
Oh,
Well, they're quite thin.
I was going to say they're thinner
They're
than
thin.
I thought. But that's good because there's actually more in that packet than I thought.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few. So let's
These
crack
might be a
open.
good plain snack to have some extra snacks in my bag.
Maybe you can't get it through security.
Yeah, you can. As long as it's in a sealed packet.
How'd you get crisps on your nose?
Because I was sniffing the packet.
Okay, so it just does look like a normal granola bar. There doesn't look like there's Milo necessarily in it.
It's got quite a good
Okay.
health star rating.
Oh, you love the health star
It's a
rating.
4.
Okay.
Doesn't smell like Milo at all. Did you just shove that in one go?
No, I am getting the Milo.
Oh, I guess so am I.
It's quite subtle. It's not strong. It's not overpowering.
It's nice.
That is good. That is good.
Very yummy.
I really like that. That's a really good little breakfast bar. It's going to really ache my jaw though.
Very chewy.
It's very chewy.
Does what it says on the packet.
That's really good. I like that. So, a mix so far.
I've liked everything. I'm less fussy, I
What's
think.
next?
Twisties?
Okay.
I'm
I think
so
this is just
intrigued.
weird. This is just weird. So, voted for by the Australian public.
I don't get it.
Well, we did it like that with Walkers. Walkers occasionally do it, where you vote for your favourite ones.
But we wouldn't pick raspberry.
No.
But then, when
Yeah,
we
but
tried
people
the
always
Polish
vote for weird
puffs,
stuff.
we had fruity
Well,
flavours.
it does smell very raspberry. That's probably not a word.
Oh, they look different to I thought.
So here you go. So it doesn't look like a huge coating, but it does smell very raspberry. That is a word.
They are very raspberry.
Um,
I'm not sure how I feel though.
no. It's quite a good raspberry taste. Actually, I
To
don't...
begin with, and then it fades.
No, actually, I don't mind them. Better than knickknacks. We got knickknacks, haven't we? We got
I love a
knickknacks.
knick-knack.
We have knickknacks, which are quite similar texture. Quite a similar sort of texture. That sort of.
But knickknacks are nice and spicy. That's the best flavour.
I actually quite like these.
You can eat them. They're my least favourite so far.
The flavour does last quite a while,
It's not for me.
but it is weird, isn't it? But it's like when you give people the power, people come up with stupid things.
Like they're edible. Like I would eat them, I just don't think they're great.
Yeah. But it's like when there was a new boat that was going to go to the Antarctic, and people were given a vote on what name they wanted, and they came up with Boaty McBoatface. People come up with stupid things if you're given the the choice. Right, go on then.
We go with these next.
What are they?
Scorched peanut bites. Do you want to go in for the kill?
Okay, scorched peanut bites.
These look quite chewy.
I like things with peanut.
Yeah, you do. Ooh.
So they're quite thin.
Smell very peanutty.
So they're quite thin, not very big.
Watch you don't break a tooth.
Oh, it's just like a hard caramel, isn't it?
They taste really good, but I'm worried about my teeth.
It's like a brittle. So you got literally almost whole peanuts in there.
They're really good.
And it's very crunchy. It's really good.
It's also sticking in my teeth though.
Oh, I like that because you get a little snack later on, don't you? That's really good. I'm not going to eat the whole thing because I've got everything else. But I like the chocolate around the outside. It melts really quickly, and that coats your mouth. And then you get the bite of the caramel, and it doesn't necessarily go chewy. It doesn't go chewy caramel. It's crisp. It's crunchy. Exactly what it says on the packet. I really like that.
I do think that's really nice.
Ooh.
I just worry about my teeth.
Yeah, I've got a lot of fillings and not good. Yeah, really good. Next up.
Snickers?
Snickers. I like a Snickers.
You do. I thought we'd sit with a nut theme.
It's butterscotch. It's butterscotch as well. So that should be really good. Butterscotch reminds me of pensioners.
Werther's Originals.
And that's toffee.
That's butterscotch.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right, what I'm going to do, it's quite thin. It's not a
It's quite small for a Snickers.
Okay, right, let's get the focus and then go.
Has it got a pull?
Oh, it's going there.
Oh, it does have a pull.
Sort of. You can have the smaller piece.
Thanks, I'm probably not going to eat it.
Okay. So as you can see, I don't think it won't look much different to a normal Snickers because butterscotch looks similar-ish, doesn't it, to... Is that like a biscuit?
You're going to love this, I think.
Oh.
I think this is really good.
Oh, that's going to put some pounds on the waistline, though, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it's nugget.
Oh. It looked like biscuit.
It's nugget.
It's like we're in the bedroom or something, isn't it? Oh.
So good.
That is amazing. That needs to come out over here.
They need to do them.
I can't eat all of it, though. I will later, don't worry, I will later. Snickers normally over here, though, has a lot more of the nuttiness in. So you get a lot more of the, not necessarily crunch, but when you bite down, you have to sort of feel your teeth through the nuts.
I feel like that was more like a Mars bar in consistency.
Possibly. It was more like, maybe more like a Mars bar in consistency with a few nuts in. But that butterscotch flavour is like the first thing that hits you.
And the texture is so nice.
Very, very good. I highly recommend that. Next up.
Tim Tams. Tam Tins. Penguins.
Not as good as caramel crowns. Just saying.
Coconut cream flavour.
I'm not a fan of coconut.
We'll have half each.
Okay. You can do it.
I've got it.
Do you need to see what a Tim Tam looks like?
No, they don't need to see what
Well, I'm going to show them. Because it looks exactly like a penguin.
It is a penguin, let's be honest.
Oh, I'll have the smaller piece.
Doesn't have jokes on it like a penguin, though.
That's proper coconutty. That's...
Oh, smell it. It's very coconut.
See, there's a funny thing. I'm not a massive fan of coconut, what do you call it, where it's in tiny bits.
Desiccated.
I'm not a fan of desiccated coconut. I don't actually mind normal coconut. And I don't necessarily mind the smell and taste of normal coconut. Like, if you go to a coconut shy and you win a coconut, I would happily eat the coconut. That was fine.
However, something controversial from the person that loves coconut.
Duh, duh, duh.
They're probably one of my least favourite flavoured Tim Tams.
There you go.
I prefer the white chocolate one.
I actually quite like that because the texture was quite good.
I do like them.
Nice crunch. I think the coconut bit, there was no real texture.
It's just cream.
There was nothing. But the flavour actually, yeah, who would have thought that? I didn't mind the coconut thing.
Should we go for all the chocolate? Let's go for the dairy milk.
Let's just get them all out, hang on. Okay, we've got loads. This is ridiculous. Actually, we've tried that, haven't we? We've tried...
Oh yeah, raspberry Allens.
We've tried raspberry Allens. Okay, let's go.
This is probably my favourite chocolate.
Dairy milk, slices, crackle. Okay.
Right, we were trying to work out when we opened this, is it like a Rice Krispie or popping candy?
I think it's a Rice Krispie. Yeah, I think it's like a Rice Krispie inside.
You don't think you're going to have popping in your mouth?
No, this needed to be in the fridge.
Yeah, that's the only problem. We didn't.
Do you want to?
We'll just have one each.
Yeah, I prefer chocolate when it's been in the fridge. So as you can see, I think it's more like a
Rice Krispie.
Rice Krispie.
It's just Rice Krispies.
I like that though.
Yummy though.
See, I would never buy a plain bar of dairy milk. So I probably wouldn't buy this because I like fruit and nut, for example.
Whereas you would probably buy the next one.
I don't know yet.
No, but because it's flavoured, you would probably buy that to try.
I've got to try it first. But I like having the different textures of like fruit and nut. I love Cadbury's fruit and nut. I probably wouldn't buy that because although it's got like the Rice Krispie style in it, I don't think it adds enough to the flavour or texture to make me interested. So
interesting.
It's fine.
It's nice.
It's fine.
But nothing special.
No. Okay. Special edition Curtis Stone's raspberry and hazelnut tart. There you go. Let's see. So I'm expecting some sort of liquid to come out.
Or jam.
It looks like a liquidy jam though, doesn't it?
Or jelly. Lots of options. This definitely needed to be in the fridge though.
Yeah.
Probably be very runny.
I don't know. Oh no, it's...
No, it's more like a jelly.
No, I think it's... Yeah, no, I think it's more like a jam. I think it's more like a jam.
It smells very raspberry.
Yeah, it's definitely more like a jam because it's like runny.
That's good.
I couldn't eat much of it.
It's quite sickly though.
Yeah. You would think having the raspberry jelly or jam, whatever, in it would...
Freshen it up a bit?
Freshen it up, but I don't think it does.
No, I think the raspberry's almost too... You say that eating 2 pieces. I think the raspberry's almost too sweet that it's not... You don't get the sourness of a raspberry, like a fresh raspberry.
No.
Using your kangaroos.
We do use everything we get given, just a heads up. I couldn't eat all of it, no. And a bar of fruit and nut, sorry to go back to it, a bar of fruit and nut, I could eat the whole bar easy.
But this might be a good thing, like, because I could normally eat a bar, I would just go and get like a line from the fridge.
That's what's good about dark chocolate. You never eat all of it.
You never eat very much.
Okay, next up, KitKat Milky Bar.
I love KitKat. So much. And we love Milky Bar.
I love Milky Bar.
You're not as big a KitKat fan, but I really like a KitKat. KitKat Chunky's better though.
Okay, I've got the worst broken piece. Okay, so look, you know what a KitKat looks like. Everyone knows what a KitKat looks like. This is literally just coated in Milky Bar. And I like KitKat, I like Milky Bar.
You're dropping chocolate everywhere. This is yummy.
That's really good. That's really good. What's good about Milky Bar is that it's creamy. And so, I think I've made this comparison before. Milky Bar compared to, for example, Dreams. Dreams is horrible. Because it tastes all powdery and chalky. Whereas Milky Bar, I said, is smooth. It melts on your tongue. And it's really nice. Mixed with the wafer of a KitKat.
Because we have white chocolate KitKat, but it is just KitKat making white chocolate. It's not Milky Bar. That's so nice.
They haven't done the link, have they?
No.
Okay. Announce the next one.
Ooh, Daryl Lee.
You have that, go on.
Peanut brittle. Oh my God. There we go. Right. This is quite thin for a Daryl Lee bar. But if I can get into it.
I said it all...
I've made a hole.
It depends what's in it though, isn't it? Because we've had some of them with marshmallows and things, which are proper thick, and the bars are thick.
Yeah, it's definitely thinner.
Okay, go on, show the camera. You've got to put a hand behind it, there you go.
Your face is in the way.
Okay. So, peanut brittle.
Is it just peanut, caramel?
Hang on.
Bit of a dis.
I didn't really go for any of
in the fridge. You have the nutty one.
Okay. So it's maybe peanut brittle.
It has got a little crunchy bits.
A little bit. I suppose you don't want too much because, one, it will destroy your teeth. Two, you wouldn't really have much chocolate. But I'm getting the odd taste of the brittle at the back of my mouth, like the caramel. But not enough. I want more.
I think it's just a nutty chocolate.
I would like it if it was thicker and had more of the peanut brittle.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think. Anyway, okay, so that is all of them. We've got a big box here. Do you want to go least favourite and favourite?
Okay. My least favourite is probably going to be the Darryl Lee peanut brittle.
Really?
I think that might be my least favourite. Or no. Sorry, quick change.
Change.
The Twisties are my least favourite.
Twisted raspberry.
I just don't like the fact they're sweet, I think. Like, I still eat them. My favourite?
Snickers.
The Snickers butterscotch. I really like the texture, really like the taste. Thought that was really good. What about you?
I think my least favourite is probably...
I knew that was coming.
The Red Rock Deli sea salt and balsamic vinegar. I just thought it wasn't very salty. And I think the vinegar was, I said it was too musky, if that makes any sense. It was quite a dry and sort of a...
You almost wanted more of a...
I wanted more like a malt.
Vinegar.
I wanted more of a malt. And I know it's a balsamic.
But I like the taste of balsamic. I don't think it tastes like balsamic.
Yeah, that's my point. I don't think it tasted much like balsamic. And then, my favourite is the...
We're the same. That never happens.
Is the Snickers, the butterscotch Snickers, which I said I don't think it's quite the same as our Snickers. There's not enough peanut in there, which I think would be nice if there was more, because we definitely have more in ours.
Yeah.
But I think with that butterscotch flavour,
so nice.
Really, really good. And there's a little bit I'm going to finish off as well. Well, there we have it. There was our taste testing, and a lot of these things really did mix so many different flavours and textures in, almost more than anything else we've tried. And sometimes they work, and sometimes they do not. And most of these they did, most of them. What are your opinions? Have you tried any of these? What would your favourite be? Thank you so much for watching. It's been awesome being able to try all these different foods from a country the other side of the world. So for anyone that sent these, David, you sent me this, sent us this. Robreacts, unlucky. Thank you so much, incredibly kind, and it's not the first one you've sent us. And then the fact that you managed to find all these different things that we haven't tried is amazing. Like, how are you doing it? How? Please explain. Thank you so much. Anyone else that sent stuff, amazing. Please do go to Charlie and Rob on YouTube and check out all of our vlogs. We've got obviously our Australian vlogs where we went last year. We've got the Australia vlogs that are coming up. Can't wait to see the Optus Stadium. Can't wait to see the Quokkas, etc., etc.
Australia Zoo.
Australia Zoo. But also on there, we've got our other vlogs, daily life vlogs. Charlie's been to Italy recently. I've been to Wrocław in Poland recently. We've got so many different places we've visited, and you may find it interesting if you want to learn more about what else we get up to. But thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.